Dum dum. Bounce dum 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 dum. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. We already had Montez at midday. Montez at midday. Dum dum. Montez at midday. Montez at midday. Montez at midday. Well, here we go. Anytime you want to say it, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to do it, do it, do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Happy Friday, kids, and we're back at it again. Little midday update we're doing. First time I've done this in a long time, but you know how we do here. When I have good news and information to share to the people, I got to tell you about it. I know it's Friday the 13th. If you're getting a tattoo, don't forget, I'm waiting on that email confirmation to come back from the Denver Broncos to let me know if I'm going to LA on Monday to be involved in the interview. But for now, I got some information I want to share with you guys. You know, it's that time of the year, the end of the year, when you got to get everything right when it comes for preparation and what they like to call tax time. Tax season is here. It is right here. It's prevalent. I don't know if you can see this logo. Maybe I'm going to get another one sent, but for now, here's what I'm talking about. I got Miss Candace Smith on joining me here with Unlimited Taxes Inc. She's going to tell us all about it on this Friday the 13th edition of the show. How we doing here, Miss Candace? How you doing today?
I'm doing okay.
All righty. Welcome to Montez at midday.
Right.
In the building, in the house. It's Friday the 13th, but no matter what, end of the year and first of the year, people think about what? Taxes. They think about taxes, and you are the tax lady. Tell me about your tax business.
Okay, so we here at Unlimited Taxes, we're conveniently located at 709 East Euclid North Euclid, and 2800 North Grand, right? Okay, so we got two convenient locations to go ahead and serve you. Some of the lowest tax preparation fees are across the country. We're here to just max out tax returns. We got some dedicated, loyal tax professionals that are here to service you. We also have cash advances up to $9,500. We can't guarantee that you'll be approved for it, but sometimes during these hard times or tough times, the bank is a little lenient. We do have a high funding rate over here, Unlimited. So you can come on in, try. Once you come in, get your taxes filed, you might receive a portion of that up front. Okay. But it is, no guarantee. It is up to the bank.
But there's at least a communication factor on both sides. If a client comes in, you're giving them that communication factor, right?
Yes, we're giving you the communication to let you know that it's at the time you file your taxes. So at the current time, we can do self-employed individuals. You got to make sure that you have your required documentation, birth certificates, social security cards for you and all of your dependents, bank statements, or either a disclosure letter stating how much income you made, so that we can go ahead and enter it into the computer system, get your taxes configured, and get your refund.
What is the proper time to actually start filing your taxes to you as a person in business? When should I say, hey, it's time for me to file my taxes right now?
Well, initially, it just depends on how your business is set up. If you're a self-employed individual, to me, earlier the better, as long as all of your paperwork and documentation is together. If you follow me on social media, all we talk about is, just making sure your documents are together, making sure your paperwork is together, making sure that your business is together. Okay. Just proper procedure and protocol for making sure your paperwork is together. That's really important. Making sure you got your EIN, making sure you have, the required documents that you need, so you don't have to be audited. You have to make sure that you have all of the paperwork. If you're a small business owner, come on in and let one of our tax professionals help you legitimize your business. Get your EIN number, get your tax ID number, help you or assist you with your LLCs. Set up business bank accounts. Make sure that your business is aligned. We're here to help you in the community, not just have you just doing, just having your paperwork and your documentation all over the place. If you're in business, you got to have some form of organization. So that's what we come in at. You got to keep your paperwork organized. You got to make sure your documentation, and we're very resourceful. Okay. All of us are, typically Black individual, small affiliates in office are, small business owners. Our process and our setup here at this, my branch of the Unlimited Taxes, a franchise owner, is set up different. These are independent contractors. These are not workers. These are not employer relationships. Every single preparer in these offices are small business owners themselves.
Okay.
So So this is not the employee-employer relationship. We're hiring. We train you. We teach you how to prepare taxes the correct way.
Well, look at that. Well, it sounds like you not only do taxes, you're giving information back that people need it.
We do.
Their
We
first
do.
time working for themselves. But let's say I have like 3 or 4 jobs.
Okay.
If I have 3 or 4 jobs, what's the best way for me to handle this if I'm coming into your place for the very first time?
Just make sure that you have all of your correct paperwork, not expired IDs. If you're filing children, if you have 3 or 4 jobs, making sure you wait until all of your W-2s are in. You don't want to try to file with last paycheck stubs because that is illegal. Okay, you want to make sure. Yes,
Say it one more time. Did not know that.
It's illegal to file with a last paycheck stub. Initially,
you heard that, Reggie? You heard that?
Initially, when you are an employee of a company, you might see people out here saying, "Oh, you come with your last paycheck stub." We can give you an estimate from your last paycheck stub, but we cannot legally file your tax return. And if someone is filing taxes with a last paycheck stub, it's illegal. It'll send you into something that's called a wage audit. So because I'm a small business owner, I have employees that work for my company. I understand the concept and the confusion in regards to taxes. Every quarter, business owners, when you're a legitimate business owner, you have a communication factor with the Internal Revenue Service. We have to pay quarterly wage taxes, Social Security, federal, FICA, FUTA taxes. We have to pay that quarterly. So if you're filing with a last paycheck stub, you don't know what that business owner, what they call yearly. You don't know if their year start in June. You don't know if their year start in August. So every single business owner has an annual. Sometimes people say, okay, our annual is every June. So it's typically when your business started. If your business started annually, like your birthday, you know what I mean? Your birthday is the day you were born. So initially everybody adapts the new year on January the 1st, but your new year is really on your birthday,
Right.
so.
Right.
But you don't want to send yourself into a wage audit. Wait for all your W-2s. Make sure you kind of keep records, track if you're moving around to different jobs, different employers. Because if they send you a W-2 and we calculate your taxes based upon the information that we have in front of us, and then they send you one later, you could either owe or you'll be due another refund. It calls you to, have to amend your taxes. We don't want to double work.
That's very deep. What about people that have a job but also get disability? Is there a special tax provision for that? They may need some help through your service?
So just depending on what type of disability or what type of income they have from their disability. Some disabilities allow you to work. So it's pretty much the same. If they taking taxes out of the SSA, they should come in with a 1099 SSA form alongside of their W-2.
Okay. All right.
Anything that's reportable income that's been reported should always be in a form.
Okay.
It's always in a form. And those forms are already reported to the Internal Revenue Service. So you want to make sure that you have all of your forms, because if you don't have all of your forms, we actually put it in. It matches up with the record that they already receive. And then you receive a refund based upon that.
Right, so come prepared, basically. If you're going to do tax preparation, you need to come prepared, make their job easier, and then get your money or your refund back or payment, whatever it may be.
Exactly.
That's awesome. And it sounds like you also help with business startup. It sounded like you said that in the beginning when you first started.
Yes, we do help with business startup as well. We have a couple people that's in office that know about, helping you set up your LLC, getting your EIN, getting your registration, passing your business license if you want a physical storefront location. So our managers, our team of professionals in the office are very locked and loaded.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now again, for your company, Taxes Unlimited, you got a couple locations here you mentioned in Central West End and also in North Grand, I believe. But you also want to tell the other people that you're multi-state. You want to
so Candace Shaw, under this branch of the Unlimited Taxes, I have 13 physical storefront locations. Is it plugged in? I have 13 locations. I have Little Rock, Arkansas. I have I'm sorry, my phone is getting plugged in. It's kind of boring.
Oh, you all right?
Okay. So wait a minute. It's not charging. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. So I have 13. What is it? 12 or 13 locations. Well, I think I have 13 locations.
13 sounds good.
13
We'll
sounds
go with
good,
13.
right? So I do have an office in Chicago, Illinois, 1918 East 79th Street in Chicago. I have an office at 337 South Kennedy and Bradley, Illinois, outside of Kankakee. I do have 2 locations in Gary, Indiana, one conveniently located across from the Hard Rock Casino. I have one at 1227 Broadway in Gary, Indiana as well. I have 5443 Broadway in Maryville, Indiana. I have 2 convenient locations in Indianapolis, Indiana, 1011 North Arlington and 4448 East 10th Street. I have an office in Little Rock, Arkansas. I have an office in Eustis, Florida. I have an office in where I'm forgetting? Oh, Las Vegas, Nevada. I just left there. I just made it back from Vegas.
Hey, now.
So yeah, we are conveniently located in areas where we feel like there's a need for people. Trying to bring a different stigmata than the H&R Blocks and Jackson Hughes. I know that they have been, in the tax business for a long time, but again, the people that work in the offices for the company are independent contractors. So the tax preparers initially can potentially earn up to $250,000 in this short time. And we prepare virtually. We're mobile. We can do all 50 states, but we do have physical storefront locations where people are able to walk in and, pick up a check or talk to a tax professional or, somebody that's in the office that have information on business, consultations as well.
Can they do this virtually or do we have to be in person?
No, it's virtual.
One more time.
Anybody that personally want me to prepare their tax returns, they can initially text the word cash now, all one word, CASHNOW, all one word, to 21,000, 21000, and I can get on up in there and knock them right on out.
Yeah, what they say. Unlimited Taxes Inc. The affordable professional alternative. It's giving you options right there. It's giving you some great options right there that you'll like and appreciate. And you have a local phone number they can contact you?
Sure. So the local phone, we have the 800 number, which is all of the offices are intimately connected within each other. All they have to do is dial 844-563-1040. And then if you want to be transferred to either one of those locations because you're in that area, all you do is to transfer me to the St. Louis location or to the Vegas office. And we can transfer you, switchboard.
That's awesome. So, guys, I have news here. New sponsor to the show as of today. So, on Monday show, there'll be a little bit more information for you on our page on Facebook, which is Dre Montez, or Who's to Blame. On Twitter at W2B Dre Montez, YouTube Dre Montez as well. We're going to make a new video on TikTok. If you're checking out our TikTok, we ticking and we talking. Dre Montez 6'3" for sure. It is Friday the 13th weekend. Why not write off that tattoo you get? Can you write off a tattoo?
If it's for entertainment purposes, yes. If it's required from your job, if you get a tattoo because
I can write off my tramp stamp.
If you need it for your business, the Internal Revenue Service can't tell you what's necessary for you to perform your business. So if you need tattoos or the ink, perhaps because you're a tattoo artist, it can be written off.
So I'm gonna get a tramp stamp with my website. Yes.
That's called marketing. So
yeah, there it is, right there. It's
a marketing expense. So yeah.
I want to thank you for coming on the show at this brief, short moment. Thank you so much. I will share your information and get it out there. As well as I said, welcome to the show. New sponsor of Who's to Blame, the podcast, Montez at Midday. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You get up out of here. Where you going, to Jamaica?
No, I'm going to Little Rock, Arkansas next.
But can I just say, down there?
Just let them know that we are looking for experienced tax professionals to come and work in the locations. We would love for this to be Unlimited Taxes, your new tax home, and we here for the long haul. We accepting applications in all 50 states. Again, experience, not experienced, but if you're not experienced, you got to be willing to work. You got to pull your,
you're gonna help them out.
But they have a turnkey business solution. Everything is provided.
Okay. Again, thank you so much. Have a nice, safe weekend and wonderful trip. And thank you again for being a part of this family now. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a great one. Enjoy. Peace. See you later.
All right.
Great weekend. All right. Well, guys, that was awesome and fun. We have a new sponsor on the show. Oh man, I'm telling you what. I tell you what. When you shoot your shot, you shoot your shot. You know, and you make that call, do what you got to do. I did not expect that to happen today, but what an incredible spontaneous Friday this has been for sure. New sponsor of the show. New sponsor of the show. Got all your tax help here for you. Again, it's taxes unlimited. I mean, unlimited taxes and more. I'm telling you, man, this is incredible. I shared the number here in the description. Check them out. Central West End, as well as North Grand, Chicago, Illinois. She got 13 locations. I'm telling you, if you're gonna be legit, why not do it the right way? Get your taxes done. Get your taxes done. I remember I was younger how the tax game came into you when you got your first job and you remember filing your taxes. 10W, 1040, the EZ form, and all this. I felt proud that I took a class in middle school and high school that allowed me the ability to do my taxes myself. I didn't get a tax man after my first divorce. But guys, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday the 13th. And Miss Candace of Unlimited Taxes has told me if my tramp stamp is my website, I get to write that off. I'm getting a tramp stamp. You guys have a great weekend. Thanksgiving tuning in to Montez at midday. Montez at midday. I'm going to talk to you